Brian bought a computer, a printer, and some software. The computer and software cost $800. The printer and software cost $600, and the computer and printer cost $1,000. How much did the software cost? Alright, well, let's assign some variables. I'm going to call C, I'm going to call the cost of the computer. And S, I'm going to call the cost of the software. And we're told here that the computer and software cost 800. So C plus S equals 800. Alright. And then I'm going to call P the printer. And it says the printer and software cost $600. So P plus S is equal to 600. And then finally we're told that the computer and the printer cost $1,000. So computer plus printer equals $1,000. How much did the software cost? Alright, well, we have 3 equations and 3 unknowns, so we ought to be able to solve this. There's probably a number of different ways that you can solve this. You know, you could solve for C in terms of S and then do substitution and you know, something like that. The first thing I saw, though, was if I look at these 2 equations and if I subtract one from the other, then the P's will go away and I'll be left with C and S. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is actually subtract this top one from the bottom one. And that will give me, I'll get C, and then I have P minus P, which is 0, and then I have a minus S, and then I could take 1,000 minus 600 and get 400. Okay. So I have C minus S is 400. And this equation not here is already in terms of just C and S. So C plus S is equal to $800. And look at that, I could add those 2 equations together and get rid of S. So let's do that. If I add these 2, I get 2C is equal to $1,200. Right? And so C has to be $600. Okay, so the computer costs $600. But we're asked to find how much did the software cost. Okay, so it's always good to go back and check that you're answering the question that was asked. And so we know that the computer plus the software is 800, which means that the software has to be $200. Alright? And there's your answer.